Good morning, mommies. Welcome to a mommy moment. I'm Belle. I facilitate mothering circles and virtual mommy circles. And I'm here today with our theme for the week. So you may have noticed so far, maybe not, that I like to have a theme for the week. So our theme this week is slow down to go fast. So, hi Heather, good to see you. So, Heather, I want to know from you, how do you feel about slowing down? Is it easy for you? Is it hard for you? For me personally, slowing down does not come easy. I like to be very efficient. I like to get places fast. I like to, hi Amy. I like to be on time. And so lately I've been finding, hard for me too, Heather, that I'm rushing my kids and it doesn't feel good. And so my theme this week is really for me. It's also for you. So I want you to think about something that you would like to release in your life. So maybe it's a thought pattern, maybe it's a bodily sensation, maybe it's some physical clutter. What else could it be? Maybe it's a habit that you want to release. So for today, just consider what you want to release and place a number on how difficult this thing has been for you. So 1 being, it's not really that difficult. I can probably release it easily. And 10 being, I literally cannot imagine my life without this thing, even though I hate it, even though I wish it weren't part of my life. It is, and I don't know how to let it go. Heather says, I took the weekend off and thought I was going to die. I'd love to release all those things. Oh my God, I know, right? Okay, so I'm going to be bringing tips to you on how to not only release, but use slowing down as a way to release. So keep in mind your thing that you're going to release. My advice is to choose one thing for the week. There's plenty of weeks to choose another thing, but we're gonna use some tools this week, and then at the end of the week, we're gonna reassess our number. So you might want to write your thing down along with the number. Again, 1 being something easy to release, and 10 being something really hard to release. And you can determine yourself how much of a challenge am I up to this week, as you decide what your thing is. And I want to give you some of my own personal tips on slowing down, because it is my strong belief that slowing down is one of the ways that we can release these things that tend to nag at us, that tend to bring our energy down, that tend to make us feel overwhelmed and stressed. So one of my biggest tips for slowing down is just to breathe mindfully and intentionally. So I've been doing yoga for about 15 years, and every class in yoga, right, we breathe. But how often do you bring your yoga practice into your regular life? And breathing is one of these easy tools that we can bring into daily life. So the first breathing pattern I like to teach is a 3-part breathing. So you breathe in. We can do it now. You can do it with me. We're just going to do it once, and then you can have this tool to use for the day. So you're going to breathe in for the count of 3. Hold for the count of 3. And breathe out for the count of 3. So you may even have noticed that just doing that brief breathing exercise starts to slow not just your breath down, but also your thinking down. You may have noticed your belly start to gurgle. And it's just a nice way to become more present to this moment. Another way that I like to slow down is to use my children as a form of meditation. So I do this parenting style called hand-in-hand parenting. Have any of you heard of it? It's also called Parenting by Connection. Patty Whippler, I think is how you say her name, created it. And she has introduced this idea of special time with your kids. So there's a structure to it which really appeals to me. So I set a timer. It can be anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. 30 minutes being a lot of time to be fully present. So, and then during that allotted time, I am fully with my kids. I go pee before this time. I take a sip of water so that all my personal needs have been met and all my attention can just be on my children. And Ben is 2.5. And so special time with him looks a lot like watching him play. So I'm not even really engaging in the play unless he asks me to, but I'm watching him. I'm doing my 3-part breathing, and I'm being a witness to his joyful playing. And I learn so much about my sweet boy as I do this. And I also learn so much about me and my monkey mind and my desire I just want to get up and leave and do something. So my constant reminder to myself is this is doing something. This is productive. This is quality time with your babies, which is what you say you want. And so can I slow down enough to actually be with my children? Sometimes yes, honestly, sometimes no. Sometimes my monkey mind gets the best of me, and I all of a sudden have to go wash the dishes. Like it feels like an emergency. So I just watch that. Sometimes I can let the anxiety rise and ride it out. Other times I actually have to stop the special time and go do whatever it takes. So let me know what you're releasing this week. Put it in the comments below. You can do it now so we can address it live, or you can do it during the replay. And if you need help, I want you to ask for it. So this is a space where just like oops, I just got a phone call. Okay, so just how I talked about witnessing my son as he's playing, this is a space where we're just witnessing each other. So unless someone asks for support, okay, someone really wants to get a hold of me. We're just going to witness each other. And if you ask for support, then we will give it to each other. Sounds good? Okay, I will see you in the comments. Good luck slowing down, taking those deep breaths, enjoying your special time with your babies, including your fur babies. And I'll see you on another mommy moment. Take care.